Welcome to Raleigh, North Carolina, Carter Finley Stadium, home to the North Carolina State Wolfpack, and the fans here on this leg of Tobacco Road have been getting ready since early this morning. Today, a couple of teams getting set to square off in an ACC battle. As we'll see, the South Carolina Gamecocks taking on the #1 team in the land, the NC State Wolfpack. Glad to have you with us for EA Sports College Football. I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack and Jesse Palmer with me in the booth. Guys, we are ready to tee it up. This crowd trying to make life miserable for this offense. The give to the back. Works ahead for a couple. They'll stop him at the 27. You know, when you get off to a tough start in conference play like these guys have, sometimes the temptation is just to try to get through it, play out the string. How can they turn it around?
Well, they just need to put a game together in all three phases for 4 quarters, and they haven't been able to do that yet this year, especially...
And the Gamecocks will snap it on 1st and 10. He's looking to throw it. A little release to the back.
Quarterbacks love the short passing game early in games because it really helps them get into a rhythm. So nice job by the offensive coordinator, giving this quarterback an easy throw, something he can see, and something that he knows he can control.
Really nice stop there from this senior leader. The Gamecocks are in the hurry up. Quarterback will audible. On 3rd and short, they'll try to pick it up on the ground here. And the Gamecocks are stopped, but not before getting it past the sticks.
Offenses that are great on 3rd downs, what do most of the time? They keep it in manageable situations where they're not predictable, not just dropping back to pass. They do it here on 3rd and short. They convert. This offense has been so efficient on 3rd downs all throughout this season.
And the South Carolina offense is back on the field. Guys, that last trip, a little disappointing having to take the 3.
Yeah, and I think, Jesse, you see so many offenses talk about getting yards and the tempo and all the stuff they do. It was a nice job moving the football, but they got to get in the end zone this time.
Yeah, and I think to do that, they just got to be more physical at the point of attack.
And the offense heads out onto the field to get the drive started. Back to pass, it's Sellers. They've got the screen set up. He makes the stop, and a nice pickup there on 1st down. Leaves them in 2nd and manageable. They're going to run it to the right. And he gets it up to the 36. It'll be a 1st down.
And here we go. If you're an offense, you've got to...
After ripping off a big chunk of yardage, you figure they're going to go right back after him. 1st and 10 from the 31. He wants to throw. I don't think that's the way they drew it up. Incomplete. Offense in the hurry up. Out of the gun, the inside handoff to the running back. And he finds some solid space, makes a nice game before the defense is able to stop him. Line gets set, 1st down. They'll leave it with him. On the move at the 30. And it is a chunk play, a huge gain on that one before the defense brings it to an end.
Well, the defense knew coming into this one, Reese, that this team was going to try to use the...
South Carolina ready to go on the attack in another offensive odyssey. They've got some time to work with here, Jesse, and if they get a first down, they might really get aggressive.
I'd be aggressive right out of the gate. I'd be throwing for a first down. If I get it, then it's pedal to the metal. I'm in that 2-minute mode to try to score a touchdown or get a field goal.
But I do think this is a situation where you also have to understand that.
This offense has a second down play. Quarterback making adjustments with his receivers. Back to throw, it's Sellers. Quick strike complete. Tackle is made at the 44, but he picked up 10 yards and enough for a first down. Now on first down from the 28. He's going to pass. Gets it out quickly. They make the stop after the catch, and still some work to do to pick up that first down. They'll use a timeout right before halftime, maybe time for one or two more plays. Offense set on first down. Going to the run to start this second half. Tripped up at the 25 after picking up 4.
You know, it's so important for offenses to want to keep third downs manageable. The way you do that is by having success like that, running the football on first down.
And the throw out to the sideline, good for a few.
Great job by the quarterback there, knowing where his answer is against the blitz. He finds his dump-off throw to the running back, and he does the rest, picking up the first.
The give out of the gun. He's dropped behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of 3. That linebacker was a heat-seeking missile, and the heat that he sought was the ball carrier.
Great job, great feel. Linebackers are making all the calls in the defense and understanding when I need to come through that gap and come through with bad intention. Those guys are usually 245 pounds at lead season.
And the South Carolina offense is back on the field. Here's another opportunity, Jesse, to stretch out this lead after punting last time.
I think it goes back to your playmakers, Reese. I think it's finding the guys that have been working for you earlier on in this game and getting them the football.
Yeah, and there's obviously no need to panic. I mean, think about it. You got the lead. You got the football. You got to be...
Throws into double coverage, and it's picked off. And they'll close in on him after a good return on the interception. Looking for a productive play on first down. The hand to the running back. Found a little bit of running room, knocked down at the 24 after a pickup of 4.
When you're a defense, it is stop the run first. That is your first.
They'll try to move the chains on 3rd and short from the 25. Looking to throw, it's Sellers. They're setting up the screen. And they wrap him up, but not before he's got enough for the first down.
And there you go. You see, you don't have to throw bombs.
The Gamecocks are flying down the field. Power football with the run. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple.
They're trying to run the football, and there's just nowhere to go for the ball carrier inside. He tried to bounce it to the outside. That linebacker way too fast. He met him there and forced the TFL.
Swings it out to his running back. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. Well, they made the grab, but the door... South Carolina ready to go on the attack in another offensive odyssey. That last drive fizzled out, Jesse. They had to punt it.
Yeah, they did. And, David, they're just going to have to do a better job this time around erasing the mental mistakes.
And just trying to solve the defensive riddle, understanding what they're trying to do to you and attack them.
Let's see what they've got on second down. He's looking to throw. He makes the grab. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. These fans stepping up to help this defense on third down. They'll try to power their way ahead. Fights his way for a couple, but stops short of the marker. It's 4th and 1. The offense lining up for a first down play. Quarterback reacting to what the D is showing. They'll throw it on first down. Finds his tight end. And that had all the makings of bug meat windshield. But how about the little corner taking on the big time? Big third down coming from their own 31. Defense tries to get off the field. Back to throw, it's Sellers. Going to try to pop one on the screen. And they knock him down, but he got past the line to gain.
Well, look, that wasn't a touchdown, but that was a massive play.
And now on second down for this offense. The give to the tailback. They'll get the first down. It's spotted on the 49.
Well, the defense is on their heels right now. They're going to have to find a way to stop them.
Decibels rising as the crowd gets behind this defense on third down. They'll try to pick up the first through the air. Under pressure, and down he goes at the 33.
This defense has the ability to get pressure on the...
On first down, here comes this offense. Looking to move it through the air. Working that left side now. And he goes out of bounds after coming up with positive yardage there.
And that's why this running back's a big weapon.
Looking back on it, this game probably falls precisely into the definition of a trap game. Trap was set, sprung, and the underdogs come up with the win.
And that's why we go, you know what? I don't take your rankings. I'm not worried about your rankings. They don't matter to me. We're going to go out and beat this team. We're better than this team. A lot of time those rankings don't mean a lot to a lot of people. And you can tell it didn't mean a lot to this team. And that's why they came out and pulled the upset.
Absolutely, David. I mean, that's why you play the games. This team knew they had to come out. They were going to have to put their best foot forward in order to get the W. They did just that. They're talented. They're obviously motivated. I can't wait to see how they follow this up in their next game.
That's going to do it for us. For Jesse Palmer, David Pollack, our